SREB and partner states developed Advanced Career, or AC, to prepare students for college and careers.
Look at all the data.
Subject matter experts from business, industry, and post-secondary institutions shaped each AC 4-course sequence. Each course contains 4 to 6 project-based units. The subject matter teams developed technical content and technical tools for students to complete the projects. They also had the foresight to require students to use some of the processes and methods necessary for success in college and careers. The purpose of this resource is to provide information to AC teachers as they prepare learning environments for AC students practicing professional methods.
We're trying to figure out what would the best choice be in the future. We're minimizing environmental impact, but we're also making it cost efficient for them.
AC projects require students to use technology mirroring hardware and software used by industry professionals to complete projects. Students not only learn technology skills, they become proficient at learning modern technologies.
And so we're going to be able to simulate real road conditions for electric vehicles with this little guy, which is called a MyDyno. Today we were challenging them with some really technical components of the project that allows them to simulate real road conditions for vehicles and do performance tests.
AC completers develop workplace habits like flexibility, curiosity, and grit. Regardless of how business and industry evolve, AC completers will keep pace with tomorrow's technological advances.
The students today were charged with the responsibility of powering their MyDyno device using outlet power, using rechargeable batteries, and using hydrogen fuel cells as power sources. And the student teams had to design their own tests.
Just do these 4 because these are most important.
All career fields have methods of problem solving, creating solutions, or design. The subject matter experts advised SREB and partners regarding the processes necessary for students to develop habits of mind in the specific career field. Each career field selected a model for students to use as they complete projects. For example, many of the subject areas use an engineering design process as a framework. AC completers entering any related technical field will have a method of thinking and working resembling what they will encounter in the field.
There we go. From 0 to 50 load, they're completely identical. But as the load gets higher from 75 to 100, the fuel cell is more reliable.
Good.
Health informatics subject matter experts selected the software systems development lifecycle for students to use to complete the projects. AC teachers practice using the design process to solve problems during summer training. When they return to class, they post the design process in the classroom as a student reference. The curriculum framework requires students to navigate the project using the process. AC teachers set up calendars with checkpoints and assessments at each stage of the process.
Terminal cell 2 all together. All these are going to be connected in series.
Peel that side up.
Students must work in teams to complete projects. At first, the AC teacher assigns students to a team. As students become proficient at project-based learning, AC teachers may use other methods for placing students in teams or even letting them select their own teams.
I don't understand how to do something or something's too hard for me, like James here tackled the plumbing and wiring up for the hydrogen fuel cell. That's something maybe I couldn't have done, or maybe Abdullah couldn't have figured out the computer stuff. So it's really helpful to have 2 other people.
It also helps speeds up the process of doing everything because then you can have people do different stuff at the same time.
Teams manage their own time, but the teacher sets a date for project completion and provides checkpoints at each stage of the design process and for major deliverables.
Today you're going to get to go out and use some of the auditing equipment and collect some data.
Teams use tools such as project management plans and Scrum boards. The teacher appoints or students select roles such as project manager, timekeeper, facilitator as they complete the project. Students create team rules, norms, and a communication plan. Teams write their own consequences for breaking norms. Teachers may practice intervention strategies such as teacher-led team conferences, and conflict resolution with struggling teams.
Typically at the beginning of the project, I'll kind of lay out the sketch or the skeleton of our timeline for a project. So I'll tell them we're going to spend 3 weeks on this particular project and that we're going to spend today doing this part of it. And really your goal as a team by the end of today is to reach a certain point.
In the sealant right here, it's 72.7 degrees Fahrenheit.
Usually most of the students, if they work pretty diligently, can reach that. It's pretty rigorous stuff, but most of them can reach those kind of milestones that we put forth in the project.
Although students work in teams to complete projects, the teacher holds all students accountable for mastering content by requiring team deliverables and individual deliverables. Students learn valuable skills such as time management, patience, self-control, respecting differences, and adaptability when working as a team.
We're examining the effects of flooding and pollution on Lake Winnipeg.
Regardless of students' path beyond AC completion, the ability to adapt to a variety of situations is a necessary skill for success. AC students dress for the task, whether it is wearing professional protection equipment when working with chemicals in a laboratory, or for a professional presentation.
We decided to take an analysis of the tri-state water wars involving the states.
Students adapt their communication styles for the audience. They record their research, processes, and results in individual professional notebooks and complete individual technical writing assignments to convey their project summaries. They communicate with peers and the teacher when summarizing technical texts and planning and executing team projects.
So did y'all actually model the impact of the dam breaking?
AC students communicate with subject matter experts from the career field in informal mentoring sessions and for formal presentations. The rubrics embedded in the AC projects outline the expectations, communication, collaboration, notebook development, presentations, written texts, and portfolios.
We're going to do just a little bit of a wrap-up for...
AC teachers support students' skill development by setting expectations for each situation and audience. The AC curriculum prepares students for tomorrow's careers by teaching technology skills, work processes, teamwork, and flexibility.